right, so good afternoon. We're going to take a break from the girlies fighting and get into it with these two beautiful brunch bells from Belle Collective. Hello, Leticia. Hello, Carrie.
Hello,
Hello,
Jada.
Jada.
I am so happy that you guys decided to sit down with me today. Like I said, the YouTube streets have been hot. We are thirsty for this new season of Belle Collective. So y'all are right on time. Are y'all excited about the new season?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Season 6. Absolutely.
So are you guys having a season premiere party?
So not all the bells. I think we're all doing things individually because scheduling, I'm sure, but we're all doing things individually.
And I
Okay.
am definitely having a premiere party, honey. I love to celebrate. That is one thing about this Southern Belle, honey. I'm going to roll out the red carpet for anything.
I heard
And
that.
that's
I
yes,
like your energy, Carrie.
yes, girl. And me and my
So,
Dr. Marie Monroe are doing something Friday. Yes.
really,
Yes.
I'm excited to see Marie on this new season, and I read the details for the new episode. So I know the first two episodes we're gonna get into Marie and the man and the ex-husband. So I'm excited to see Marie out here dating and doing her thing.
Mhm.
Kerri, so Kerri, for those of y'all who don't know, Kerri Paul is our new Belle. Now, Kerri, I stalked you on Instagram, but can you tell the people a little bit about yourself?
Well, at least you honest.
Yeah,
Honey,
I did my due diligence now.
girl, do your due diligence, child. Well, I'm going to try to sum it up. I am a mompreneur. So I am a wife and mom of what I like to call Irish triplets. I have a set of twins plus one. So I'm raising triplets over here. I have triplet restaurants. I own three brunch restaurants in Gulfport, Biloxi, and Mobile, Alabama. Brick and Spoon. And I am also an influencer child, a content creator. And so, honey, I am just burning the candle I'm a 3 wick candle. You hear about burning a candle at both ends. I'm a 3 wick.
Mm.
I am just a buzz with energy and ideas. And, I just am a businesswoman and I love being in the business space of ownership.
Right. Well, that sounds like you're right in alignment with the rest of the ladies. Now, I did see on your Instagram the Brick and Spoon. So you have three different locations?
Yes, three locations of Brick and Spoon, and we are a brunch restaurant.
Okay, awesome. The food looks good. Exactly.
It
So as soon as I saw
is.
that, I was like, okay, so is Leticia gonna be down there in Biloxi having events at Brick and Spoon? Is that what the ladies gonna be doing this
Oh,
season,
well,
Leticia?
we certainly hope to show that.
Right. We definitely want to see your business. Are we gonna see a lot of your family?
You're going to see some of my family, and honey, they would not let this happen without them being on screen, child. I tell you, these little triplets, 10, 10, and 9, honey, they are hankering for their screen time. So
I
they weren't going to let
heard
me show up without them showing up.
exactly. Like my mama star too.
They
Exactly.
so cute,
Right.
Carrie.
Thank
So
you.
how do you know the ladies? Tell us how the link up came to be.
So Leticia and I met. We are social media besties. We connected through the DM probably like 7 or 8 years ago. Leticia had Women Brunch Mississippi, and I was opening my brunch restaurant. So we connected there, and we've been fangirling over each other for years.
Years.
And she invited me to be a part of this collective. And like any Southern Belle, when an invitation is extended, you walk through that door.
Mhm.
So I was so happy to be asked to be a part, and I just twirled right on in. And I met all the other ladies from being on the show, but I have been a fan of all of them from the show.
Okay. So you're a fan of the show. So Leticia, I know you mentioned a lot of ladies in the area they want to be on the show. I personally know some ladies down there who want to be on the show. What made you choose Carrie? What was it about Carrie?
So basically, when Southern Belle, even when I pitched the show originally and got the ladies together, these are the type of women that I had in mind to present to Carlos King. And Carrie, it's just something about her. She's all about collaboration too, over competition and sisterhood. At the end of the day, she's a phenomenal mother and wife and entrepreneur, and I mean just a great Southern Belle. She has Southern Belle down packed, and I'm just always inspired. And what I love most about Carrie is too, I go for one thing for sure is how you treat people when no one's looking. And I love that about Kerri, meaning that, as she just mentioned, I slid in her DMs in 2017 when I created Women Brunch Mississippi. And she was building brick and spoon, didn't know this girl from a can of paint. And I said earlier, I'll slide in anybody's DM. I don't care that I am Leticia Pearson from Belle Collective. If you want your stuff, girl, and I feel like we can collaborate, let's collaborate. It does not matter. That's how it started prior. So when I slid in her DM, I shot my shot. And I'm like, hey, I have Women Brunch Mississippi. You on the Gulf Coast. You are opening, or you have opened, I think, your restaurant. And if I'm the brunch queen here and you are brunch queen, you got the restaurants, then let's collaborate. And immediately it was just like, let's do it. We're gonna work on it. We're gonna make it happen. In divine timing, it's happening. It's happening now. It wasn't the right timing, and I love that. And I'm a person. I get requests all the time because they
Right.
know that I need to go to Leticia to get on Belle Collective. And even now when we drop the trailer, so many people. I was just sharing this with Carlos last night and on with Claudia and Dustin. So many people now tag me, Leticia, put me on the show. 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 One
Mhm.
thing I loved about Kerri is how you treat people when no one's looking, and she was ready to collaborate, and we kept in touch, and we've been girl crushing over each other ever since then. So we're here
Oh
now,
yeah,
honey.
baby.
Kerri is a Belle, baby. Kerri
Let's
is a
go.
Belle.
Go. I'm excited to see someone new. Are you guys going to address the other cast members from last season that are not on this season? Is that going to be addressed at the beginning of the season?
I'm not sure if that's even going to be addressed, but it's just like, the show must go on. And I wish them well in their endeavors and their decisions. Everybody has their own, their own reasoning, and whatever is best for them or anyone. I support that.
You know what? And one thing I love about Bell Collective, and I will say, so I used to go to Jackson State my first year. So I do have some girlies down there in Mississippi, and all they want to be on the show too. So I'm like, yes, Bell Collective is one of my favorite shows because I like the fact that you ladies go through your ups and downs and y'all still come back together. Like we can tell that these are authentic friendships and bonds, and y'all been knowing each other for over the years. And I think that's what resonates amongst the fans and why we keep coming back to watch y'all. So speaking speaking of last season, did you get on Glendale about the fight?
Girl, the fight happened so fast. Literally, I had to come home and look in my phone because I had videos of us dancing, everybody having a good time. So I'm like, when did it change? What happened? And it was just like, what? Like I was so confused because the guys, you have to think about it. I think it was shown last season too. Every time Glenn and Cliff and the guys would get together, they would always go back and forth. So it wasn't anything out of the norm, but it just went like so fast. I think Cliff was up and was like he's Jesus, and I think Glenn tried to jump in to protect. It was just, and I'm like, what's going on? And I sat there because I'm like, the girl's gonna stay out of it, And
Mhm.
so it just happened so fast. I'm like, what happened?
You know what? I will say I'm glad that the ladies didn't get too much into it because y'all was sitting pretty. I ain't want to see no laces thrown on the floor, nothing like that. So I'm glad you ladies were able to recover after that. Now you did Carlos Reality with the King last night. I was tuned in with my wine.
Thank you. Red wine, girl, red wine.
I like white Zen. I'm old school, so
Oh,
I get
baby, me too, though. Okay.
I love me some white wine. First of all, I meant to tell you, I really love your hair. Your hair looks
Thank
good.
you. You like this color? Thank
Yeah,
you.
you know what? And I was telling my people, like, girl, I was thinking about putting me a little color, but as a dark skinned girly, I'm a little apprehensive about color because you
I
never
mean,
know
you're
what
lighter than
shade.
me. Do it. I was
I
so
know.
afraid. And my hairstylist was like, you can do it. I'm like, no, I cannot. I love it on facial parts, but I'm darker than her. You're lighter than me. I think you should do it. Girl, you turn into like, what? I mean, it's just
What was
like, do
that?
it. Yes, girl, do
Oh,
it.
I
Do
love
it.
that. You look cute. And then when I did the initial trailer reaction, I like your black bust down. I'm not sure if that's gonna be in the first two episodes, but I like you with the black bust down too. You look real good. You look real good.
Thank you.
Um, so no, last night. So they've been talking about this on the YouTube streets, Leticia.
Really,
So
girl?
yeah, I'm gonna tell you. So they dropped a little sneak peek where we see Latrice with the other young lady. Is she gonna be like a friend of the show?
Yeah, she's a friend of the show. She's Latrice's hairdresser.
Oh, she's a hairdresser. Okay,
Uh-huh.
because I went on her Instagram too, and I wasn't sure if she owned a boutique or what she does. But we find out that allegedly Glenn was sliding in her DMs and they snickling and giggling about it. Did you feel some type of way seeing Latrice snickle and giggle with this girl saying that?
Absolutely. This season, Jada, you're gonna see like I really came into this season in a different place. After coming off last season that you guys experienced, I'm like, hold on, I'm not in alignment. What is happening here? I want to go back to the core of why we started the collective, the core of who I am and Women Brunch Mississippi. So I came in like we're good, everything is good, and just really me and Latrice were good. I know you guys have seen I was hanging out at her restaurant all the time, and Glenn, we just
Right.
had a great time. So to see that was so hurtful to me because I'm like, we locked in now. You know what I mean? We did a whole live together. Like we trying to, like we locked in. So it was very hurtful to see someone that I talk to every single day, doing that. And it was hurtful, it was very hurtful.
Yeah, right. I saw that and I like the fact she complimented you in a confessional, like, Letitia's a good woman. So it was odd to me as well. So I wanted to know how you felt about that.
Yeah.
Now, when Carlos and Dustin asked you about Glenn, or they clocked the fact that you ain't have on your wedding ring, I think it was Claudia. They was like, "Oh, she ain't have on her wedding ring." So you know me, I slowed down, zoomed in. I was like, "I don't see no diamonds." And you said Glenn is healthy. I was like, "Oh my gosh!" So, are you wearing your wedding ring today, Leticia?
Well, I am wearing a ring. I love this ring. Actually, my sister got this ring for me. It is so pretty because
Mm-hmm.
this is a pretty color. And I thought with me wearing green today, I was like, oh my God, and this is like a green in here. So
So that's what we getting. Okay. I'm thirsty. I want to know. I'm gonna be talking exactly. So, Glenn, I apologize if I have to drag you a little bit during my reviews. Now, Kerri, are you married?
I'm married. And let me just say this I don't know if this is defense of my girl Leticia or what, but baby, look at my hand. This is my left hand, and I've been with my husband since the 90s, the 1900s. Baby, a woman does not have to always wear a ring to be put on display. What is understood does not have to be explained. And if Leticia's choosing fashion over tradition, I'm all the way with it.
So, Kerri, will we see your husband a lot on the show this season?
Oh, absolutely, child. He is like my little shadow. No, but my husband, he is definitely an alpha male. He's a sports agent for Major League Baseball, and he has been
Okay, husband.
playing. Yes, my husband is, as I call him, he is an expert in baseball, and he played, and now he's been a scout, and now he's an agent. So he's that resident manly man in the gym, lifting weights. That's him.
hello, man.
Kerri, I got a question. So, I'm assuming you've watched a lot of these shows on. Were you apprehensive or nervous about coming on the show because you know, when couples come on the show, sometimes stuff comes out. You gonna go through trials and tribulations. The girlies might start gossiping. Were you apprehensive about that? Like, hey, I don't want my marriage to be a storyline or the girlies to come for my marriage. I mean, was that a thought?
Was not apprehensive coming into this show because as a content creator, I'm already living my life in front of, hundreds of thousands of people. And I really believe in just being authentic and keeping it real. My marriage is not perfect. No, it's not. But I think that being a part of this show is a great opportunity to show, women who are alphas and women who are married to men that are alphas and sharing our trials and tribulations in front of the world. I mean, I'm not a person that really judges others, and I don't really care about people's judgment. Child, I'm 43 years old. I have lived this life, and I have so much more to live. But what somebody else eat don't make me, you know what I'm saying. So,
Exactly.
I don't really have a problem if you uncover something in my life. I mean, were you not doing the same thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's
Right.
not anything to even be uncovered. So I just wanted to take this opportunity to share what a real marriage is like. My husband kind of comes for me and he's unearthing some problems and, questions and concerns that he has with our relationship. And I have to be called to the carpet in that moment. And I think that's real. I think that is authentic. And I love to be a vessel to share that with the world.
That's awesome. I look forward to seeing your journey and how you mesh with the other ladies. So I believe there was a clip where they asked everyone who they were closest to. Leticia, of course, you said Marie, your ace boon coon. I didn't expect anything else. Kerri, did you say Latrice?
I said Selena because
Selena.
while we were filming, we really bonded over some things. You'll see us talking about grief on the show, and I feel now Leticia is my boo. Now, do not
Yeah,
get it
that's
twisted.
us. We locked. We locked.
Right, we
But we
locked
both
in.
social butterflies, so we
That's
okay
right.
sharing each other. We okay. We okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think when people saw that clip, and some people were like, "Oh, nobody said you, Carrie," but I'm like, "Child, I got so many friends, I can't even shake a stick at it." I call myself a people collector, and I think that is an important role in my life as a wife and a mother, to be a friend and just to be that person that's there for everybody around me. So I've always been that for the people that really and truly know me, and you will see that play out on the show as well. And I got close to Selena because she's just such a heart. Like, she's called Jackson's Beyonce for a reason. I was just really drawn to the woman. Like, she is just so selfless, and she pours into everybody, and she's a true mama bear. And I really felt that love. Now, as the season has progressed, I've had a chance to be friend to everybody. Even as Marie and I have had our little moments, I feel like I've gotten closer with everybody, even after the show wrapped. I mean, we are texting, we're talking. I've been on trips with Latrice. I've been out of town with Tambra. I know me and Leticia about to have us plenty of trips and brunches planned. So, there's room for this big heart and for everybody to be inside of my Care Bear heart.
Oh,
Oh. So look, that was my last question. Have you guys already wrapped the season?
yeah.
Y'all got done filming
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
we have.
the finale?
Yes.
Really? So we just have the reunion to look forward to after the season airs.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
The reason I ask is because a lot of the times we watch these shows and so much stuff happens while the show is airing, social media back and forth, the YouTube detectives out there finding information. So we definitely want you guys to, kind of come back on and address the stuff that happens outside of the show as the show is airing. So that's why I asked you guys if you were done filming. That's pretty much all I have for you. I really, really appreciate you guys sitting down to talk to me. We look forward to seeing you, Carrie, who you get along with. I heard you say the little tiff about Marie, which I heard it on Lipstick Alley.
It's out there already, girl. I see. I do not.
Yes.
I do not. Lord, that's the reason why I'm like, oh God, let me stay out these YouTube streets.
Y'all
No.
gotta send me the link. What you talking
Yeah,
about? Listen,
I'm sorry, y'all. I work full time, but outside of that, when it's time for me to do a show, I be on Lipstick Alley, ready.
oh my
Instagram.
God, I gotta go
The
log
team is
on.
out
Okay.
there. Anyway, so I really look forward to seeing you guys, Leticia, how everything plays out with you and Glenn, this new young lady, and y'all business ventures. Hopefully, we see some great brunches and everything. Is there anything that how would you describe this new season in one word, Kerri?
How would I describe this season?
One word.
I've said this before and I'm going to say it again, bloom, because I feel like everybody is blooming. Everybody is really growing and pivoting and showing growth. And as a plant mama, I love plants and flowers and everything that's with that femininity and a woman just being in her true feminine element. And I would definitely say that all of me and my castmates were definitely blooming.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, we all, yeah.
And Leticia, what about you? One word for this new season.
Girl, I got more than one word.
It gets the people going. No.
I got more than one word. I mean, we already know, like, this season. Okay, let me not be. Okay, this season is just. I mean, we say this all the time. What's a word better than fire? This season is. It's jaw dropping. It's jaw dropping. Like, this season is jaw dropping, and what the hell? I mean, that's all I can do. What the hell? Like,
Right.
what the hell?
Well, I'm looking forward to these what the helly moments. Exactly. I'll
Yes.
be down on YouTube, mosey on down. I'll be doing reviews, talking a little stuff, exactly, and giving you ladies your props. Anyway, so I just want to say thank you again. We'll definitely be tuned in, all of the jewels, and we'll have reviews up. So, ladies, feel free to come back on and do a review for me if you want to, clarify some stuff for an episode. I'm here every Saturday and Sunday if y'all want to join me. Anyway,
Thank
so you
you.
ladies enjoy the rest of your day. And like I said, we look forward to seeing you on our screens this weekend.
Thank you so much.
Thank
You.
you.